Well, hello! Welcome or welcome back, whichever it is. I'm happy you're here. I feel like like I got a song going. Let's happy you're here. We're happy you're here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, enough of that, right? Today's dinner. I'm going to show you how I'm going to take these two small chicken breasts and make a whole meal for 6 out of it. Yes, we are. I got a little bit of broccoli. I got a lot of broccoli almost fell. I'm always dropping stuff, right? I got a little bit of vodka in my life. Oh, gee whiz. Well, this is a hot mess. Well, anyway, I'm gonna take this cabbage. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the lo mein or this, but let's get it, let's go. This intro is just too much. The trick to getting this lo mein right is prepping. Prep. Because if you don't prep, it moves quickly. So prepping is the way to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the carrots. I've washed and peeled them. Got the peelings over here. I'm going to julienne them. I'm going to cut them down to small pieces. You could dice them, slice them however you want. I'm going to cut the broccoli down. I'm not sure if broccoli is a traditional kind of thing that goes there with this chicken, but I saw things like celery and things like that, and I despise celery. And nobody here really likes celery, so we have one that eats it every now and again. So it's rarely in my house. I bought celery seed one time. Oh my gosh, I put it in my food. It was terrible. It ruined the whole dish. So I'm not doing that again. So I'm going to julienne these. I'm going to chop these up, and I'm going to shred up some of this cabbage. The cabbage was on sale because we're just coming out of corned beef and cabbage sales. So we got that. And then I have some of these. I've had these for a little bit. I don't use them very often, so I want to use those up. So let's get it. Let's go. Okay, so I have the vegetables cut up. I still have some of the broccoli left. We can use that in something else. I'm saving the scraps over there. We have about a cup and a half of thinly shredded cabbage. We'll use that for something else. My carrots are as thin as I can chop them. I chopped up two onions and put that in there. Now I'm going to get to dicing up the meat because all of this prep work makes everything go quick. So I'm going to remove this and get to dicing up the chicken. All right, so I'm going to slice up these 2 pieces of chicken I have right here. I really don't feel like handling chicken. Now I'm going to thinly slice this. I don't know what knife is going to work best. I got a few of them. Most times I did sharpen my knife before I started working today, so that I'm going to cut it like that. But it might be easier if I just snip it, or, instead of dragging that through. But what you want is little pieces like this. And then we're gonna do what I did with the meat the other time. We're gonna velvet the meat, and then we'll get to that. We're gonna set this to the side, I'm afraid I'm gonna cut the glove in there. All right, so let's get to getting. Alrighty, so we're gonna get busy. We're going to make the chicken ready. Oh, goodness. Hold on a second. Oh, here we go. That was my other glove that I set over there, all the garbage stuff. All right, so we're gonna put the chicken not into a bowl. I'm gonna put mine into a bag because it's gonna go in the refrigerator for a little bit, and that's the easiest way I know. All right, so we're gonna get the chicken to marinating. So we're gonna start making the sauce right now. Okay, just for the marinade, we need I said that weird, didn't I? Marinade. 2 teaspoons of baking soda. I did measure it out, but I just want to make sure I didn't over measure. Yikes, I forgot to open the bag up. 2 teaspoons baking soda. Okay, I did. 2 teaspoons baking soda. Tablespoon of dark soy, it says. I have 2 kinds. I have low sodium and I have regular. I don't have dark, light, and all the rest of that. So we're going to put a tablespoon of soy in here. Seems like soy sauce is going into all of my recipes lately. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of some black pepper. I'm not going to measure the 1/4 teaspoon out. Just put a little bit in there. Just a little bit. Now we're going to close it up. Get most, but not all of the air out of the bag. Of course, I sealed the bag all the way through. I know I did. And give her a go. Get it in there. Give it a go. And look, I feel like mine needs just a touch more because whatever they were cooking, they had a chicken breast. I have 2 because I have a bigger family. So I'm going to put an extra splash in mine because I just feel like I want it. And this is the first one was the actual sodium, that full sodium. That's a half. And this is the low sodium. So, that looks better. Just a pinch better. See? Can't really see because the air in the bag. Just like that. That's going to go in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. I don't have 30 minutes, but I'll start mixing everything else up, getting the pans hot, getting it ready. This is going to go in there in the refrigerator 30 minutes. Alrighty, so I decided I'm going to go with these. It's really a chow mein. It's a lo mein. I don't know what the difference is. I'm not a trained chef, but I haven't really cooked with lo mein noodles before. I have cooked with these kind of noodles before. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going to cook it in the pot right here, and I'm just going to follow the directions on the box. Put it in hot water for 3 minutes. Okay, so I lied. I'm not going to cook these for 3 minutes. I'm going to cook them. They say to cook for 3 minutes, but because I'm going to cook it further when I go to cook it with the meat and everything, I'm going to undercook the pasta. Probably going to do it for about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. All right, so the pasta went almost a full 3 minutes because it was really hard. I'm going to take the pasta from here. I'm going to drain them in the colander, and then I'm going to put them in ice cold water so that it stops the cooking process. I want no more cooking going on until I put it in the frying pan. Give me a moment. I'm going to do that. All right. Ooh, got to spill some of this water. All right, so basically what I did was I sat the pasta. I made a lot more pasta than I thought it was gonna, in some water, cold water in here. And I'm going to take it out. I'm gonna set it down on here to let it dry off. I did cook the rest of the pasta. I just said, forget it, I'll throw it in there because the kids can use it for soups and stuff, and it's already cooked, they'll use it. So I'm not too worried about that. So I'll use what I feel I need in my dish and leave the rest. So I want it to dry out. So this is what I'm going to do. I want when I go to cook my pasta, I don't know what this is called, my noodle, I want it to be dry. And then I can get my frying pan out, get it good and hot. So, do you guys use paper towels in your house or no? I have a friend who doesn't use any, ever, never does she buy paper towels. I buy them, but I am the paper towel user of paper towels. So we got the 2 tablespoons oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons dark soy. I got one kind. 1.5 teaspoons rice wine vinegar, 1.5 teaspoons sugar, 1 tablespoon Sambal, Sambal. I don't have any. We don't really do spice here, but that is spice that you can get. And then 1.5 teaspoon sesame oil. So what we're going to do with all of the ingredients that I just mentioned was put them right in here. So I may have to come back in and add more to mine, but I just want to see how far it goes before I actually, that was the soy. This is the Hoisin. Be very careful when you're buying your Hoisin sauce if you have fish allergies. I had to find one that did not have it. Sauce. This is a bottom to a thermos. All of my little things here are broken. I gotta go get some more from the dollar store. That's the sesame oil. Nice and fancy. Fancy here in the Tina household. Here is the vinegar. Oh, piece of onion stuck on the bottom of that cup. I didn't want it to fall in there. And then there's the sugar. Ooh, listen. Oh, that was broken too. That's what you get for paying $1.25 for it, right? That's all right. They make more. All right, so I'm going to start with this. And if I feel like it needs more as we go, then I'll add more. But for right now, and this is where you would taste it for doneness, I guess, or likingness, or whatever the ness word is to your taste. If it needs pepper or salt or sugar or soy or more hoisin or more sesame oil, this is where you want to taste it and go from there. Let's see. It's okay. That's good. That's good. It's got a little bit of that hoisin sauce I can taste. It's a little bit in the background. But that's already ready to go. I'm going to set that aside because we're going to get to cooking. I did forget to mention that we also need garlic and ginger. The ginger isn't a must, but it can help. Garlic goes in everything. You know that. All right. So let's get it. Let's go. I'm going to move you over. We're going to get to this frying pan over here. I don't have a wok. All right. So I want to get this pan smoking hot to cook the chicken. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in here. Whatever cooking oil you want, that could do a high heat. You don't want to do something that's a low heat. So you don't burn everything. So I'm going to get this pan good and smoking hot. Okay, as soon as that gets smoking hot, the chicken's going in. All right, so I got the oil in there. There's still some in the pan. As you can see, it's still going around. We're going to use this on multiple things. We're going to be cooking in this pan. So here goes the chicken. I hope I don't get splattered. Ah, I hate grease. I'm always terrified of getting burned. I got burnt before, so all right, so we're going to get this cooking up, and we want it to sear. That's why the heat's on medium-high. Soak that oil right up. It's already got some searing going on some of the chicken right there. Okay, so as I see some of these pieces are cooking, I'm going to take a little bit out. I don't want to burn all of the chicken. So some of it's, you know, getting done a little bit before the others. We're going to take it out anyway. So as I see pieces that are clearly done, as they mostly all are, I'm taking them out. All right, let me just get the bits off the bottom of the pan so we don't burn anything or get burnt taste in our mouth. All right, so now we're going to start with the carrots and the broccoli. Probably was a little bit too much oil, but it's in there now. I got a lot to cook anyway. So I'm going to start with the, well, actually, I'm going to start with the broccoli. There's a little bit of water left in the broccoli underneath of it. This shouldn't take that long. This is not a long process. I'm glad I started with the broccoli because it had water in it. That should only take about a minute or so. Broccoli's already softening. And then we're going to take this out of the pan. All right, so we're going to get these out of the pan. Just going to put them in this bowl right here. And we'll get to the next step. Okay, broccoli's out, carrots are out. I'm gonna wilt the cabbage. Did I say cabbage before? I meant carrots. I don't know if I say cabbage or carrots now. I don't know. They sound similar in my head right now. All right, this is only gonna take a couple of seconds. Now keep adding oil as you need it. Because right after this, we're going straight to the pasta. I'm still working on that medium-high heat. So that's why I'm keeping everything moving in the pan. I'll speed it up when I edit the video, but mostly this is why I'm keeping everything moving, because I don't want it to burn. Oh, almost forgot. Not garlic, ginger. 2 tablespoons, that's a teaspoon. I'm not a ginger fan, so it's in there. I want to hurry up and get it out before it burns. Coming down the home stretch here, guys. Turning it back on. Now, when I watched the girl, she said ½ a cup of oil. I'm not putting ½ a cup of nothing of oil in here. Well, maybe I am. I lied. I'm such a liar. I didn't want to put that much in there. I've just been heavy-handed on the oil today. And here goes our hopefully dry pasta. And you're going to put it in here by the handful. I may do it in 2 batches. We'll see. Oops. Good thing I'm not cooking for anybody but my family. I'm dropping stuff. And that's on number 8. If anybody's interested. Gotta add the garlic. Calls for, how much garlic? I think it's 2 tablespoons. But if you don't like garlic, don't add as much. Man, I just bought this garlic. I need to start investing in the bigger ones. Leave it to me. Before you get to the pasta, get your onions in there. I got my other pasta sitting over here because it was too much for the pan. But I want to get the onions infused in the oil that I'm using, so it goes through all over the pasta. Scraping hard because my pan wants to stick. All right, so I had to break it down into batches. It was just too much for this pan to handle for me to cook all at once. So some of it is a little bit more brown than others, but that'll be all right. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit now because I don't have a wok and my pan can't handle all this heat. But we're going to get to putting things into the lo mein. Now, whoop, I'm making such a mess today. So we're going to add the chicken back in. The rest of the pasta back in. And we're going to get to turning that over in just a second. I dropped my paper towel. I think I need a bigger pot, guys. I just don't think this pan can handle all the food. And this is, when I tell you this is the biggest pan I've ever owned in my entire life, I am not lying. It is huge. All right, so this is where you would add you gotta turn that down, the sauce, which I'm probably gonna have to add more, but we'll see. I'm hoping that the extra pasta doesn't mean extra juice, but we'll find out, won't we? I'm hoping. That I could just, yeah, probably not going to be able to because I still got to add the broccoli and all that back in here, but we'll see. I'm trying. Now we have the cabbage, the broccoli, and the carrot going back in. Oh, Trado's up here looking for something to eat. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I just gotta stir it up. Well, there you have it, guys. That is chicken, ouch, chicken chow mein. And I'll show you what it looks like on the pot. I gotta get a bigger thing to mix it up. But that's it, right there. Everybody's gonna get to eating right now. All right, I had to change pots. It was just too small, I couldn't do it. But there you have it. We're gonna get this all plated up. Oh, I forgot. It's all the way over there. Scallions that go on top. That's where they are. I'm not gonna mix them through because some kids don't like it. But I'm gonna give this a taste real quick and see if it needs anything else, and then we're gonna plate it up. Okay, so remember I said that I added extra pasta in here, and I'm probably going to need some more. I do. It needs more soy. It really does. It just isn't nowhere near where it should be, and I think it's because the amount of pasta that I put in mine. But again, I'm following somebody else's recipe, so it's not my own. So I just wanted to come back on so you can see that I actually did add something else. You know, no, like this is all I added, and then when you go on camera, you start adding this and that to zhuzh it up a little bit. But me and my tray baby tasted the noodles to see if it had enough flavor. And then you could top this off with a little bit of extra of sesame oil, but I did add it in the sauce. So I think we're better off now. There we go. It even looks better. There we go.
If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.
All right, there you have it. There is my plate. She looks yummy. 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 Okay, E-Rock, let's go for it.
Oh, there's broccoli in here. I love broccoli.
I know you
And
like
onions.
And onions.
And carrots.
Yes. Oh, it's a big mouthful. Cover your mouth. I'll give you time to chew.
I can taste the broccoli, and I can just taste all the flavors combined. It's like new taste for me, and I love this channel.
You love all that. What'd you say?
I love this channel.
Best thing that ever happened to you, huh?
Yeah.
You eat so much better. You still ate like this, but
Yeah,
you get first dibs.
Yeah, I get first dibs.
Well, if the others wanted to be on camera, they would be getting first dibs too. All right, let's all sit down and eat ours. All right, Yasmin, show them what you're doing and how much you enjoyed dinner. That is our wrap up. Yasmin loved it so much she's licking the spoon. Well, so much for that piece. All right, well there you have it. Hope you try it. I certainly hope you like it. Leave me a comment either way. Bye-bye.